Hi, I'm Rebecca Robeson with Robeson Design Studio here in San Diego, California. Today we are doing a photo shoot of one of the projects we finished this summer, and I've been waiting to upload this video for several months now. I took you through this home right before we were to begin our install. I walked you through the house and showed you what we had done so far. Hey, Tiny. Today I'm going to show you a lot of the finishing touches, the furniture, the accessories, the art, and in the end you're going to get to see the beautiful before and after photos that David Hardick, my professional photographer, is taking as we speak. Come with me. In all of my projects, I like to set the table, whether it be in the dining room or in the kitchen. In this place, I decided to do the kitchen because I thought it was such a neat color scheme. We went a lot with the warm browns, and then we added this beautiful turquoise color. I found this colored glass at a vintage store here in San Diego. And then I bought these plates at Home Goods, and I thought they're kind of modern, contemporary, but had a little bit of a soft swirl to them at the same time. And then what I often do is I use 2 placemats. You'll see what this does. Have you ever noticed when you put your silverware and whatnot on a placemat? If you tried to sit everything on the placemat, your fork, your knife, your spoon, and your glass, it just doesn't work. It's too tight. So by adding an extra placemat below it, it gives it texture, color, interest, and more space. So I love this little fixture here with the beautiful crystal in the bottom. Has a drum shade. And just look at, we even did the old-fashioned swag, which you don't see very often. Usually when you swag a light fixture, you usually swag it because you don't want to spend the money to have an electrician move your light where you need to. I actually did it here because I liked the look. It's kind of a classic modern look. And it also gives me the ability in the future, when this table is knocked down to the smaller size, we can scoot the table over, hang it directly below that light, and it'll be the perfect location. So it kind of gave us some flexibility there. On in here into the kitchen, our beautiful wood paneling, cabinetry, where our stainless steel refrigerator and appliances are all built in. In this island, we did a double OG edge, and this is in brown Cohiba. So what I did, this is kind of the overall theme. I did the painted island, and all the cabinets are all painted, but the island itself has the dark granite. But on the rest of the kitchen, all the way around, we've used a gray marble granite. Actually, I think it's a granite, but it looks like marble. This is one of my favorite things. Now, this is, again, you've seen this recently. It just so happened that I did these 2 projects at the same time, and both of my clients saw this tile and loved it. So in install number 4, we used it in the shower, and here in install number 1, we've used it on the backsplash of the cooktop range, or cooktop. Beautiful glass hood, allows you to see right through it, and then we have these awesome contemporary lights that bring out the beautiful tile and light that up, especially at night. It's so pretty. And I do love this frosted glass tile because it kind of gives that, I don't know, kind of spa feeling. Over as we go around here, we have a few little things that still need to be finished, like a 6-gang switch plate, but we actually have a drop-down television here. You pull this down and you turn it around, and the clients can watch TV as she's making dinner for her family. As we go around here, you'll notice that I use this great corbel design where I wanted to give the client as much countertop space as possible, but I also wanted to bring these cabinets down. I love it when cabinets sit on the counter, but you lose a lot of counter space that way. So by using this kind of, I think, brilliant idea to make these like a corbel, it gives us the appearance and the feeling that we have those cabinets that go down, but it doesn't take up the countertop space. This is fun to have a farm sink that wraps around on the front. She has the 2 sides, beautiful chrome faucet. And then you'll see that I have, these are actually adjustable shelves in here, and they are perfect for all of her kitchen towels. And then on this side, rolls of paper towels. We also have beautiful drawers. We have neat little cubbies over here. And we just did a lot with this light colored cabinetry. On the front, on this side, We've got some great drawers for her teas and coffees. And you see how our handles change as they go down. Another detail over here that I thought was very nice was a pull-out spice rack that we did by her cooktop. She's got these awesome handles here. And then this is really cool. This is a Lazy Susan, but the door goes with it. You don't see that very often. Usually it's doors that hinge and come around. And you'll see here if you get close, my cabinet guy even cut this Lazy Susan edge so that when it lines up, it actually looks like the drawers are scored right through. That took a lot of thought and craftsmanship to pull off. Our microwave is here in the island. And then the last thing I love, love, love is this light fixture. Now what is really unique about this is, see these ones here that have the lights on it? These are silver and the electrical runs through that. But these right here, these are actually crystal. They are crystal pieces of glass that fan out. And I think it was such a great one because it gave us a little bit of the bling, but also kept it kind of clean line and more modern. If we go on into here, we always like to have a dog that matches our decor. We find that effective. All right, Tiny, I'm gonna walk around you. We actually moved the fireplace down, which I explained to you. Now listen, if you haven't seen my other video where I tell you all the construction things we did, you gotta go back and look at that. Here's a link right here to that video. So go at the end of this one and watch that one because you're gonna get more filled in on the details. So this is how the built-in turned out. We did these gorgeous torchère lamps up here that send light up. These are all vintage glass pieces with antique glass behind, which just kind of comes alive. We did a custom iron screen for the fireplace. And then we had these darling little ottomans made. Picked out the fabric, drew it out, laid it out with my builder, my upholsterer, and we had these ottomans. And these are great because this kind of completes the whole feeling in this room of community when they have people over. These can be used for people to put their feet up on. They can also be used for extra seating. And it doesn't really get in the way of the fireplace so much. Right here, you'll see that I had 2 custom ottomans made. I needed a huge coffee table in here. But what are you gonna do with a huge coffee table? And it's so much more comfortable if you have something you can sit on and put your feet up. So I actually have their 2 separate ones and they separate here and you can move them apart if you like to for more functional seating. This is a very creative tray that we made at the very last minute during the install when we had some emergency glass and iron issues come up, and I'll show you some footage of that and you'll see what we did, but we actually made this really great tray out of that and I thought that worked out nicely. Now, I love, 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 love these sofas. Now right now you're gonna notice a very bare wall, and the reason for that is Grayson is still finishing the painting. When you see the after photos at the end of this video, you'll get to see how that turned out. We'll have the painting up here. But these sofas are so awesome. They're custom. Look at, I used chocolate piping right here, welting on the arms only. Then we've got these nice high backs. It is so comfortable. Picked out fabrics that would be in her color scheme and bring some warmth into the room. But we kept it very light. Now let me tell you, this fabric is microfiber. You know what microfiber is? It's plastic. It's plastic with hair on it, sort of. What it is the most easy to wash commercial fabric out there, and it just makes everything so beautiful because you can have kids and still have light colored furniture, but it can all be washed. You can literally take these, zip these things off and throw them in the washing machine. You can even throw them in the dishwasher if you wanted to, although I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, I love these. And then the other thing is I love, love, love velvet pillows, especially in a family room like this because velvet is so comfortable. You can even lay your head on this with your makeup on and you're never even gonna see it. It's awesome. I do it every night. So this is a cute little fun ball pillow, which we had custom made. And what I basically did was I found this fabric and this is where we started. We loved this fabric. It had the color scheme for us. It had the chocolate, the cream, and this turquoise teal color. And that's what brought everything else together, how I pulled my colors and fabrics together. We had 2 tables made. Those are custom iron tables with glass, and then I just think these glass lamps really set this room off beautifully. But we had iron screens made that fill in the windows rather than window treatments. We used iron, and I just think those look really great, and they actually go really well with the iron on the staircase. This right here is another one of my great pieces of fabric that I chose for this project. I love this. It's a cut velvet, and it has that aqua and chocolate. So we use this as a band to run along the drapes. And if you'll look over there, you'll see the other leading drape has that same band on it. So you'll notice these window treatments don't open and close, they're stationary, but they just add so much color and warmth to a room as I take them all the way up to the ceiling, have my crown molding cut right into the sides and run right into it. Makes the room look taller. So two last things in this room. Piano niche is gone, and now we have this awesome pantry made specifically for these guys. And the part I like about it the best is the fact that these doors have frosted glass, and particularly at night, since I lit the insides, it takes on this yummy aqua green color, and it just brings all of our colors back in together. And then do you remember me showing you this? That this all looks like beautiful paneling through here. This is that hidden closet. The last cool thing is down here, the hidden drawer that is hidden in the base mold. Now that it's all painted, you can see how beautifully it turned out. And you can see now where David is working on the photo shoot of this house. In a few minutes, I'll take you through the rest of the house.